So oftentimes we fall into the day-to-day pattern of boredom. Oh, we do the same thing each and every day, and we're so upset that we want some excitement in our life. We have no problem with the fact that we can retire at 65, so 30 years for me. But how come this day-to-day boredom is something that we just want to get out of? Sure, our brains may tell us that there's greener pastures or a vacation waiting, but what we need to figure out is how do we fall in love with the process? What I mean by that is how do each day we understand that all the grind, all the day-to-day mundane tasks that we have are a part of the process. It's supposed to be hard. Nothing in life worth having is easy. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is one of the greatest accomplishments." And that couldn't be more true when thinking about embracing and loving the process. We want to be able to stick our path, and results will come because we are figuring out what we need to do to be able to get us results in the first place. We trust that the process is going to work, and unwavering, we don't change who we are as a person despite what maybe we read online of, oh, if you want to be successful, do this. Clickbait. We can't trust all the things that we read and half of what people tell us. But through falling in love with the process of how we take each day and get through it is what's going to keep our focus. It's going to keep us with the ability to each and every day show up. Showing up could be half the battle, but we don't want to give 50%. We want to feel like even though it's the same exact thing, we can do it over and over again because we love it. We want to have that passion that you started with day one at work, where you were excited to be there, meeting everyone, shaking hands, kissing babies, hopefully not kissing coworkers. But with that fervor, we want to be able to push ourselves each and every day, even though we might be just saying that. We love that process. There are times when it's going to suck. You're not going to actually like it at all. Just like a relationship, not every day is sunny, but with the rain, with the bad weather, it gives us better perspective of those sunny days where we can actually go outside and enjoy what we want to do. What we just need to realize is that we can corral all of our positive, so in that way on those negative days, things aren't so bad because we love the process. Enjoy the difficulty. Understand that's how it should be. Exercise is a great metaphor with the difficulties we have in life. When you get that bar and it is so heavy that you don't think you can do it, and you can persevere and push through, by the time you stand up and put the bar down, what you find is that looking back, you build that self-confidence. And through time, you can revert back. I used to be here, now I'm there. It should be hard. It gives us a sense of callous. It allows us to toughen our skin and our mind. David Goggins loves to say, callous the brain. It's a great phrase that we can all stand to gain from when things get tough, and we can say, this is just going to build calluses on my brain just like it does on your hands. You can scrub them away, but having them is a reminder of the hard effort and work it took to get there. Enjoy the difficulty, embrace the process, embrace the suck, and get better. If you want results, enjoy the process, which really means that you can be yourself through the way, but understand that there's a bigger picture of how things need to be done to get those results. Nothing worth accomplishing is done in a single day. That's why it's called a process. We can trust the process, but we have to let it run its course. You can still applaud yourself as you're going through it, but understand that there's a bigger picture that's going to lead to better results. When we sweat, it represents a sacrifice. When we get this potential energy that we translate into effort, why would the process be no different, that we have to sacrifice a part of our own energy? Oftentimes we find that this sacrifice is worth it, but in other elements of this process we don't want to sacrifice because it's a little bit too challenging. We have to callous our brain, be able to push through, and understand that at the end of the day we can look back and be happy about all the things we've accomplished because we love the process.